Welcome to the What's the Deal? Let me try that again. It's the Down with DP podcast with Robert Dunn and Ron Prendamano. In 3, 2.
Hello.
Hey!
Welcome.
Hello.
Sorry, you have to wait for the really cool beatboxing, hip glocking
The
beats
AI
to drop
generated,
down. Oh man, it's like we're in a
yeah.
club, but we're not in a club. We're on a podcast.
On a podcast. Wow. Holy shit.
Wow, just two white guys coming together.
Two
talking.
Caucasian straight males doing a podcast. Wow.
It's never been done before.
It's never been done before. I don't know how we're not canceled yet. I mean, it's been 30 seconds into our show and we're not even canceled yet. That's
and you know what,
that's
Ron?
plus.
Ron, I have opinions on the world, okay?
I'm sure you do. Tell us about your privileged life, sir.
I need to be heard.
Yes, it hurts. It hurts.
Sorry, I'm just finishing up a game of Royal Match. And
I love that game, actually.
Yeah, I do too. I play it every night. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about gaming apps, Royal Match. Check it out. Download now. We're not sponsored by them.
Nobody
at least
sponsors us yet. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, Ron doesn't know that they're secretly paying me. But anyway, welcome to the show. This is episode 1, so I guess we should do some introductions because neither of us are famous people.
No.
And
I've been working too long in this industry to be famous. Damn it!
Wow, that is a slogan.
I've been working too long in this industry to be famous. Yeah, exactly.
I love that, and it makes me sad at the same time.
It's most of us. Let's be honest. It's most of us. But you go ahead and introduce yourself first to the world, sir.
Sure. My name's Robert Dunn. If you've seen the photo, I'm the one with the calm demeanor. Like, I'm very interested. I'm talking on more of a condenser mic. If you look at the photo, that's me. And what do I say about myself? I should point out that both of us, we both are industry people, film industry people. I don't want to lose listeners just by me saying that. But I'm on the West Coast. Ron is on the East Coast. I am LA man. Ron is New York man. And I don't know what else there is to say about me other than my name and me describing my photo. That might be all that's interesting.
I mean, that's very deep, Rob. That's all you are.
Yeah. But actually, okay, I will say, so Ron and I know each other from high school.
Well, actually, middle school. We met in middle school.
Oh, that was you?
West Hernando, yeah. West Hernando, where it's
that was you.
Extreme, yeah.
I only met one kid there, and that must have been you.
Wow.
The whole time.
I think it was you went to West Hernando, right? Yeah, you did.
I did go.
We're discovering things about ourselves right now.
Golden Eagles, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! And I must have. I mean, I didn't have any friends in middle school, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm over it. I'm obviously over it. That's why I brought it up now in my 30s. But we met there, and then we did not chat at all. That's
and
then are we getting real?
No.
But we knew each other mostly middle school, high school in Brooksville,
Florida, baby.
Florida.
About an hour north of Tampa.
Yes, that's what I say. I don't know if we talked about that. Anytime someone says, "Where's Spring Hill? Where's Brooksville?"
I tell people an hour north of Tampa. Yeah.
That's what I say, which I don't. Is that accurate? I think
that
so.
is accurate. Yes, maybe. Somebody told me it's funny. Last night somebody was saying that they're actually going to Spring Hill to visit friends, and they're like, it's about 45 minutes above Tampa. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about that's
it's more like 52.
Yeah, 56. Yeah, I know. Who's counting, right?
Yeah, and you know what's terrible is I don't know the layout of Florida hardly at all. So if someone's like, "Oh, I'm going to Pensacola," I'm like,
It's the Panhandle, sir.
See, I don't know. I know where I lived, and I know where Tampa is, and Orlando, and that's it. I don't think, and I've never been to Miami. Have you been to Miami?
I have been to Miami a couple times.
It's like, that's like party central.
I've never to party. One was a very short stay, and the other one I drove through. I've never really been to Miami.
Okay. Miami seems exhausting. Like it
At
seems
this
like
age, yeah, if I was 22 and single, then yeah, I'd probably love Miami. But I'm 38 and married, so I don't think I'm gonna go to Miami unless I feel like chilling,
right.
which I don't. So
Right. So let's talk about Miami for a second. So we're gonna be touring in Miami.
no, we're not.
Come catch us.
No, we're not. God.
It's yeah. Would you say Miami is kind of all the places that it's hard to keep up a hot image? Would you say Miami is that place? And I'm talking about image like sex appeal, cars, money.
Th-
Miami seems to be
Things I
that
don't
place.
have. Episode one.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I
Um,
would say Miami. I would say Miami. It's a challenge. It's definitely a status. It's a status type city,
yeah,
in my
status is a
opinion.
good word.
Um, you gotta have the car. Like if you want to not be single in Miami, it feels like, I can't say it is like, but it feels like you have to have the car, you have to have the money, you have to have the looks.
Mhm.
It's almost like, I don't know, like you live in LA. It's kind of the same thing out there, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's kind of a
Yeah,
status.
no. It's interesting because there's definitely those types, but there's so many. If I were to talk about LA, there are so many struggling artists out here that you kind of find like there's a lot of down to earth people. I think there is a stereotype in LA because some of the most down to earth people I met in LA, maybe that is just a status thing. Maybe if I hung out with another kind of crowd, you know, that has the cars and the money, maybe it'd be a different experience. But yeah, I
It's
mean,
not
I think
Entourage for you, is it?
no, I actually never watched that
Neither have
show.
I.
Is
I've
that
watched some
crazy?
episodes.
You know what the thing is? I tend to have a bias, and nothing down about these shows. Like, because I hear they're great. I can't watch shows that are about the industry because I live that every day, and I'm
Sure.
just kind of like, it's just gonna make me depressed. Oh, and for example, the show Barry, which I watched some episodes of that, but episode 1, this is a little in on LA acting culture. Episode 1, he's talking to other actors, and they say, "Hey, let's all go to Residuals." Now, Residuals, for those who don't know, is a bar in Los Angeles that is kind of the actory bar. It's called Residuals because back in the day, I believe if you got a residual check for, I think it was like under 5 cents or something, you got a free drink with that. So that was their gimmick, and they don't do that anymore because they'd be out of business. But I was like, whoa, I can't handle this show. This is way too real. I know way too many actors that go to Residuals. It's like their Cheers. And I'm like, this is too real, man. I can't, I need an
Everybody
escape
knows
from my
where
life.
I am.
So, yeah, so that's kind of, that's why I kind of like don't go to shows that are about the industry, really.
Okay. All right, I'm going to
Yeah.
take this time to introduce myself because we
So
just got
moving
a
on,
random tangent about
so
Miami.
I just saw Fantastic Four, and no, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
And yeah, moving on to Ron, go for it.
My name is Ron Prendamano. I'm a stand-up comedian in New York City. I've performed all over the city and for I think 12, 13 years now. I am absolutely nobody. You've probably never heard of me.
I have not heard of you.
No,
No.
you've not heard of me. No. But yes, I also grew up in the same town that Rob did. I think we lived closer to each other than we realized. Yeah. So I am, like I said, stand-up comedian in New York. I've been featured on other podcasts such as like the Frat Chat podcast hosted by Carlos Garcia.
Frat Chat?
More Frat Chat, yes. Shout out to them. Um, yeah. So happy to be doing something. Happy to be doing a podcast now. It's my own podcast. Something to do because two white men have never done this before. So this is
Yeah.
very excited to be working with Rob, somebody I've worked with never before. I've known pretty much my entire life, so I'm very happy. This is fun. This is fun. So about Fantastic Four, haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, I was gonna interject there and say, funny how we never really worked together, despite it was really just us two, aside from maybe one or two other people that we know that pursued the business. Is that
That I
true?
get in our class, I know there were people a grade below us that pursued it.
Uh-huh.
But in our class itself, the only ones that actually pursued it, I think are you and I. Our friend Brad does improv in Jacksonville. I know that much. And he's had some good gigs throughout the years, but it's not his like day. It's not his life. You know, he has a meaningful job. Like,
yeah. Can I speak for Brad right now?
You have to ask him. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I just texted him. He said it's cool.
Okay.
So no, do you remember? Sorry, might be a really boring thing for me to bring up, but I remember I told him that I loved him in the Charlie Brown play in high school, which I genuinely
have no recollection of this.
No. And here's the thing. I know I'm wrong. I know this is a Mandela effect happening. I would have sworn that I went to a Charlie Brown play in high school and Brad was the lead. I would have sworn it, or he was. And I told him that. I was like, oh, dude, I thought that was actually, and I was genuine when I said it, that I thought it was really cool. And he's like, man, fuck you. And I'm like, what? Like, I thought you were great. So obviously that didn't happen. No one remembers it.
I don't remember a Charlie Brown thing that he did. Him and I mostly did things together. Pause. Like, usually I would, there was one production at Stage West Community Playhouse in Spring Hill where I wasn't a part of it because I was visiting my dad in Oregon for the summer, and he was in Music Man Jr. Maybe that's what you're thinking of?
I mean, was this on the stage at Central?
No, he did Shapoopy. He said, I forget the character name, but he sang Shapoopy, and it was he did very well with it. I'm very pleased with his Shapoopy.
Did I ever tell you I did the Addams Family?
No.
At the Springstead stage?
No, you played. Were you Gomez?
No, I was the brother.
Fester? You were young. Fester?
Yeah, I was young. I did. It was like a musical Addams Family thing. I did. Anyway, that was just my theater background.
Oh God, I've done so many shows. In high school, I don't remember all the shows I did.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's the extent of my Spring Hill theater-ness. But yeah, no one knows who we're talking about either.
No,
but I had to ask. Yeah, maybe we'll have him on the show if he.
Yeah,
wants
maybe.
To
I mean, we do tend to have guests, right? We will have guests on the show at some point.
Yeah.
We're not just going to be rambling for 30 minutes every show. There will be episodes and points to our show.
Yeah, I hope so. Jeez. But what we do want to talk about is, actually, something I want to bring up for listeners here.
Talk to me.
What we are going to be putting up is a questionnaire where people can write in completely anonymously and ask us questions if you have something that's going on with you. It could be serious, it could be silly, but if you want us to speak on something maybe that's happening in your life that you need advice on, and you want
to hear two white guys opinion. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if it's more, but I would suggest pushing that if it's more personal to you, rather than like, what do you think of about this thing happening in the world? I'm like, you can write that, I guess, but
yeah, I mean. I guess
because we have opinions.
We have opinions, yeah. We do.
That's the only thing I have left is opinions.
That's all we have in this day and age are opinions. We don't have a say. Yeah. We don't have. It's opinions. That's it.
Can a white straight man give an opinion already?
Right? Hell yeah.
What's going on?
However, this podcast, a lot of if you've seen any of our promotions, it's been a lot been a lot of sexual innuendos. Down with DP is the name of the podcast. It's because his last name is Dunn. My last name is Prendamano. It's a play on words. Coming in your ears. That's play.
That might have been a little bit too far.
I don't think it will be, but we will not be renewing porn films. I don't think we'll be doing
right.
However, I do think that's an untapped market. I think we should explore it. But
I mean, sure. I mean, I've never
apparently
seen
Pirates is very good. I've never seen Pirates, but I hear it's very good. I hear it's the better one.
Oh, well, funny thing about Pirates, shot in Tampa, I believe was the first porn to be shot on the red camera.
I believe is also the first. See, look, we are talking about porn. This is great.
Yeah, when we are reviewing
I believe it's the first porn to be an over $1 million budget as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And the best part of it was the plot holes. Am I right?
Oh, but
That is the limit of the comedy you're going to get on the show.
No, I've never seen it. I've never seen the show.
Yeah, I've never seen a pornographic film, so I don't know
Oh,
what
I've
even
seen pornographic
to expect.
films. I've never seen that.
I
might
heard
have seen
people have
clips, I don't know.
sexual intercourse in there. I don't
Apparently,
know.
coitus is a thing.
Yeah.
So we will not be talking about
yeah.
porn on a regular basis. All our Christian followers just left us.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Please stick with us.
Stick with us.
Oh,
very good, Rob.
Yeah.
Very good.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the Down with DP, we did get a little lost in the sauce with the marketing.
That was
of
all
it.
you. I will take no credit for that perversion. That was
wow.
You.
Okay, this is not a team effort.
No, it's
Great.
not. All you.
I love that. But yeah, I did. I kind of ran with it, and I apologize. But we're gonna try to promote it in other ways. But it was just too hard to resist.
It's difficult. Yeah, I actually had to explain to somebody what DP was. That was not a comfortable conversation. He's like, "What's DP?"
Okay.
I'm like, "You don't. You're obviously a happy married man, sir. God bless you."
Yeah.
I explained to him what that was. He's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Double penetration." Oh,
just downplay.
Yeah.
We're just downplaying everything.
Everything's downplayed. Why not?
But just to wrap up that form has not been posted yet, but you'll probably see it on our stories when we're when we're ready to do a new episode.
Or email us.
Yeah, or you can email at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com. But the only thing with the email is we won't be able to. We will know who you are. You could still give us an alias name. We don't have to use your real name. Yeah, but the form, if you don't even want us to know who you are, you can fill out that form. We have no clue who you will be, but we can address whatever you want to talk about. So,
I mean, this is
everything
an
and anything.
Podcast. We will talk about difficult things, not difficult things. Try to make light of difficult things, but it's fun. That's the end of it.
Man, well said, Ron.
Fun.
Really, I mean. Have you done podcasts before?
I've done quite a few podcasts. Yeah, actually, I have. My first podcast I was ever on was my friend Matthew. I forget his last name; it's escaping me. But he runs a podcast out of Perth, Australia. So I was heard in Australia first. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? This is like the equivalent. Like when white people. There's that joke where white people just talk about all the other that smoke pot. Talk about all the other times they were high. I feel like that's the equivalent of us talking about previous podcasts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember it. I'm actually not allowed to smoke pot according to my day job. I'm a flight attendant, so I'm not allowed to smoke the marijuana. It's just not.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to do those things.
I'm not a big pot person either. I'm not really a big I don't really drink that much. But that's something interesting. You were explaining to me before we were recording the German phrase for
one thing I think would be kind of cool to do at the end of each podcast is called the Feierabendbier. It's basically the after work beer. It's a tradition in German culture and I'm part German. It's a tradition in German culture where they have a beer after work. So I figure I will open a beer at the end of the podcast and crack one open. And something might catch on and might not. I don't know. I mean, if I have to go to work, I won't be doing it. But might be something. Maybe an advertisement.
Maybe I could do it on the way to work.
Yeah, why not? I mean, shit.
Yeah.
It's just
okay.
It's just kind of fun. It's different.
I am someone that doesn't. I don't really. The only time I really drink is if I'm at an outing, like if I'm around people, which you saw me last time we met. That I was doing a thing.
I mean, this whole thing was, brought together because of a drunken conversation at a 20-year reunion. That's why this is happening.
Yes, and I did drink at the 20-year reunion.
Absolutely. You were
I went a little too. Yeah, I don't know. I was I don't know. I was just feeling good.
You were horrible. You were good.
Yeah, I would like to think I'm not someone who gets sloppy.
No, you weren't sloppy. No.
But I definitely was having fun. But I remember I definitely don't drink alone. I don't have I remember I had this beer that I got for free at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. And it was this beer that was given to me at this Shaun of the Dead pop-up. And I thought it was this, because it had like zombies on the can and stuff, and I thought it was a special Shaun of the Dead like beer exclusive to Comic-Con, and it sat in my fridge for like a year. I never opened it, and I was like, maybe I can make like $20 off of this, and I filmed this like TikTok, like Instagram reel commercial that I made it like really silly. It was going to be for like Facebook Marketplace, and I filmed this fake commercial of me selling this beer for like $19.95, and come to find, it was just a beer that you could buy somewhere. It wasn't this exclusive Shaun of the Dead beer, and so I didn't even post it. And I spent all this time editing and filming. It was like I was trying to sell a Bud Light for $20, and maybe I should post it anyway.
You're
like, screw it.
Tool, buddy. That's what
Yeah,
LA's done. Look at that.
Oh my God.
You've become what you hate.
I can't.
Was the beer good? Was the beer good though? I mean,
oh no, it was disgusting. But here's the thing though. If I just put a beer on Facebook, like let's just say out of argument, it was an exclusive beer, and I could sell it. It's a collector's item. I'm not just gonna say, hey, here's $20, have this can of beer. No, I'm gonna put effort into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
right.
And that's what LA has done for me. It's given me a work ethic. So maybe
you definitely didn't
have
it growing up. That's for sure.
Oh, that's true. Hey, I worked hard at Wendy's. Okay,
you did work at Wendy's.
Growing up in Scranton.
You did.
I did work at Wendy's, and
I was fucking. You worked with Sybil, right?
No, she was McDonald's.
I thought she was Wendy's.
No, she had a friend that worked at Wendy's who I think was like a shift
Virginia.
manager.
That was her name, right? Virginia.
She had a friend named Virginia. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't work with any of them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And that's all I really did. That's why I got like fat in high school. Because or middle school, really. Oh, that's so nice of you. And maybe I am going to give you some Royal Match money. Like that was really nice.
Thank you so much.
Which, by the way, Royal Match, download at the App Store today. But all I did, because in Spring Hill, Florida, in the early 2000s,
there was no Royal Match.
Yeah, when there was no Royal Match, I pretty much just went to the movie theater and then walked from the movie theater to Wendy's.
It was right next door,
and
you had to skip.
It was right next door.
Walk past Arby's to get to Wendy's, I think, but it was.
Oh yeah, I was like, no thanks. And that's all I did, and I just ate fast food and went to the movies. And
but it was $20 to get you the whole night. You pay for the movie, you pay for your McDonald's. Maybe you'll get some ice cream from the ice cream shop around the corner. Like it was a wonderful time. It's good.
You go see Matrix Reloaded, and then you go to Wendy's.
I was just talking about my wife last night. I've only seen one of the Matrixes.
Which one? You've only seen the second one?
I know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna transition into
I've never
a therapy session right now.
I've never seen the first one or the third one.
Ronald, listen.
Ronald.
The first Matrix movie. Oh, yeah, but you know what's funny is that that's something I should say. Are you Ron or Ronald?
I go by Ron mostly.
Okay.
It's funny. I am.
Like
I mean, if you call me Ronald, I mean, I'm gonna respond. It's funny. I was asked recently, like, I thought you used Junior because I'm a junior, named after my dad. You used Junior during your on your stage name. I'm like, no, I've never. It's always been Ron Prendamano. That's always been my name. And my friend goes, well, what if your dad starts doing stand up? I'm like, well, then I'm changing my name entirely. Like, I'm not. If he wants to do stand up, fine. I don't think he's going to, but he thinks he's fine.
But there's that non-zero chance.
No, there's that. There is a chance, but it's been Ron Prendamano since early days of theater school in New York City. It's been Ron Prendamano.
Okay, well, okay, Ronald. So, I would suggest seeing the first Matrix.
Back to that.
Because, I did not forget. It is. I would say it's like a perfect movie.
Yeah.
Sure, it's a nearly. I mean, is any movie perfect, really? But I would say it's like a perfect movie. It still holds up. I've seen it semi-recently. You got to see it if you care about cinema. Yeah, I'm being that guy.
I'm trying to think of the most perfect movie.
Yeah, when's the last time you went to the movies?
Oh God,
what have you seen?
last time I went to the movies, it was with my wife, and I was at a local theater in Kew Gardens, Queens, and I don't remember what I saw. Or maybe it wasn't Kew Gardens, Queens. Maybe it was in I don't. It was in Queens. I know that, but I don't because I live in
Okay.
Queens. I don't know what I saw. Don't remember. It was last year, I think.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, no, we
Wow.
don't go to the
Okay.
movies
Do,
nearly as much as we should. However,
do
go
you
ahead.
have? Oh no. Do you have AMC's
Yeah,
near you? I would suggest getting AMC A list,
she's a
which is
Regal
not a
member,
sponsor.
so we go to Regal theaters.
Oh, Regal. Oh, Regal. Okay, cool. Well, it kind of forces me to go see movies in the theater, and there's one right by me, and it's really nice.
I mean, where you
So
live, everything seems to be right fucking there. That little 7 block radius of California.
yeah, I live in a really cool area. I'm very happy where I live. I've always wanted to live here.
Really?
And yeah, I've always wanted to live here, and I just always thought it was too expensive, and it is, but I found some deal, and I live here now. So but yeah, I live really close
Where
to
in
a really
California
nice.
are you?
I'm in
Burbank.
Burbank, California. Yeah, or Burbank.
I have a few friends in Burbank that are also actor friends. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Maybe I
You
know
probably
them, but
you
um,
probably
you say
you
you do
don't.
or you don't. Oh, okay, you don't know them. Um, but yeah, it's also like the hub of animation, which I'm a big animation guy. So Nickelodeon's here, Cartoon Network used to be here. We have DreamWorks is here. Is it DreamWorks or yeah,
DreamWorks is there.
DreamWorks. Yeah, so really cool area. We have statues everywhere. If you look up Burbank Batman statue, that's in front of the theater that I go to. It's
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I
I'm gonna
think
look it up
because
right now.
yeah, and I think because Burbank is the home of Warner Brothers, home of the Animaniacs, they decided. I assume it's them because who else decided to invest statues of DC characters throughout Burbank. So we have a
Burbank
really
Burbank Batman statue.
yeah. And it's really nice. They're really nice statues. So we have this awesome Batman statue. There's a Wonder Woman statue and there's a Green Lantern statue. No Superman yet. I don't know what they're going to
Oh,
do. I don't
that
know if that's like
statue. That's pretty fucking badass.
oh yeah,
His
it's
thighs are
awesome.
really defined.
So oh yeah. Oh yeah. He does. He definitely lifts. He
Wait,
does his
is this just a
squats.
random Batman, or did they model this after an actor?
No, I think it's just it's
That's
not
the
like
theater you
based
go to.
off
That
of
AMC. Jesus
yeah.
Christ!
Yeah.
I'm over here in fucking Queens, and
Well,
listen, New York is wonderful. I love New York. I've been in New York for 20 years now. I love New York.
I love New York too.
Yeah,
So
when did you move to Burbank? Where, California?
Probably 2008
2008.
or so.
Okay, yeah, because I moved to New
Yeah.
York in 05. Right after we graduated
Okay.
high school, I moved to New York.
Wow,
Yeah,
that quick,
October
huh?
of 05, I moved to New York, and I never came back.
Jeez. Okay, because I went to school for animation in
Oh,
Tampa
cool.
for a year or so, and then I realized I was, we were talking about it was like animation, video games, and I started to ask more questions about who's writing the stories and who's doing the voices rather than like how do I animate this? And I used to animate just for fun in high school. I don't know if anyone remembers a website called
Oh,
newgrounds.com,
Newgrounds
but
is great. Oh,
oh,
man.
yeah, to this day my cartoons are still up on that
Really?
site. Yeah, I got like my friends in high school to do voices and it's terrible. But
Did anything go viral?
no, but I will say that website it predates
Oh, God, yeah.
YouTube, I believe.
Newgrounds was
Um what was cool about that site is if you uploaded a cartoon that you made, it had to get voted to be uploaded. So you couldn't just upload it and it's up. So if you have anything that gets up there, it's like, oh, you feel like you earned it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, but I went to school for animation and then then decided, wait, I think I like the acting way more and made the move. So but you tell me more about like because you do
awesome.
stand up And was that the thing that you always wanted to do? Was that like your main
I've always
goal or?
wanted to be an actor. I've always enjoyed. I'm sure you remember. I was always one of the funny guys in high school. I always liked making people laugh.
I think that's all
Yeah,
you, man.
I always liked making people laugh. So that's funny. That's it's something I've always wanted to do. I originally went the acting route when I first started. Theater, film, all that good stuff. And then somehow I took a stand-up workshop at the New School in in New York City, and I got into stand-up. And then I met friends through stand-up. My friend Victor, who was doing stand-up at the time, and he put me on a show, and that's kind of it. Just kind of went from there. Now I still do shows. I have a show August 27th. Yes, I'm putting that in there, sliding that in there. August 27th at
Cool.
QED in Astoria, Queens. I think the show's at 7:30. So yeah, I still do stand up. I would love to
You
get
know
into
what?
voiceover work though. That is something I've been slowly working on. But that is
You do have a
I
very
have a
unique, and I
unique
mean this
voice.
as a
Thank you.
compliment. You do. You do, and I really like it. It's
Some people think
very.
I sound like Charlie Day. I I hear
Oh,
it. I
yeah, I
hear
see
it.
that.
Like I hear the Charlie Day, but I I also hear the differences of Charlie. Like my wife doesn't think I sound like Charlie Day.
Uh-huh.
She just thinks I sound annoying. But I don't.
Uh-huh.
I don't hear it. I hear it. I hear the like my voice obviously changes pitches crazy, and I have a rasp because of
Yeah,
the
so does
combination.
mine. Yeah.
He kind of sounded like what's his name?
Hey,
Yeah, that's good.
Gator,
That's good.
the boys of
That's
Perkiska.
good actually. Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, and the rasp of my voice comes from I have nodes on my vocal cords, calluses on my vocal cords, if you will, and they've said to me that like I've had doctors say to me like we can shave them off, like Julie Andrews did, Adele has done. They're famous singers. I'm not. It's bullshit. So I didn't do it because I would. They said you most likely have scar tissue and sound the same. So I'm like, well, fuck it. And if I end up sounding like Harvey Firestein, that's not the worst thing in the world. I love Harvey Firestein. So
But what if like you end up if they did shave it, you could be like the next Sinatra. You could have like the voice of an
fly
angel.
me to
Ever thought of that?
the moon. Yeah, no, I
Yeah, like that,
yeah,
but
yeah,
good,
haha, suck a dick. Anyway, god damn.
So, question about stand up. How do you personally, because I get so many, my algorithm is basically just stand up. How do you handle hecklers? Are, are you, do you feel like you're on the spot? Are you good, like thinking on your feet?
Absolutely.
Like,
And that takes time. It takes time. I haven't always been good on my feet. I mean, I've been heckled to the point where the host actually ended up taking me off stage one time. Like it was not good. I tried to recover from a
right.
heckler, and it was just some really, really drunk guy. And I tried to recover from
Hmm.
it, and I tried to do a joke, and I was going to do a joke about my grandma, and the lady in the audience goes, "My grandma's dead." Took the wind out of my sails. I was fucking done. I couldn't recover.
Mm,
Now, if I get a heckler, yeah, I'm not. I can handle it. It's not a big deal.
hmm.
It's people don't heckle as much as they used to. I feel like in the shows I do, we
Yeah,
rarely get a heckler. Like it
right.
happens sometimes, but most people are pretty respectful. Also, I think people are afraid that the comedian's gonna, you know, rip them apart. So,
Right.
you want to fuck with the guy with the microphone, go right ahead.
Well, here's another thing too. I can't remember their name, but well, there's a few actually where their whole social media presence is them fighting
Yeah,
hecklers.
that's a few comedians I've
And
seen.
yeah, and I'm just like, how are they plants? Like, how is their whole like social media presence just them going at it with
I
hecklers?
can't
Like, it just
speak
seems
for
like
the
fake.
comedian. There's a few of them out there that do that. All they post are them with crowd reactions and stuff like that. Crowd work is
Hmm.
great. It's more popular nowadays. It seems online that most people think crowd work is stand up, and it's not.
Hmm.
Like you should have
Right.
an actual routine of jokes that actually work and make people laugh. But like if I'm hosting a show, oh hell yeah, I'm doing crowd work. I'm definitely playing with people.
Right.
You have to. It's also good for the comedians because if they are a little more crowd work friendly, they get to know this. They get to know the audience. So it's you're kind of
Hmm.
working together when you're doing crowd work. But um, yeah, the comedians that's all they do is crowd work. I have to question that because I'm like, are you really a comedian
Yeah.
or you just do crowd work?
Right.
Now those guys that are doing just crowd work, or it seems like they're doing just crowd work, obviously they have more of a following than I do, and I'm content with that. But as far as the art of stand-up comedy, you gotta have a routine. You gotta have your jokes. You gotta know what works. You gotta be able to get up on stage and have a routine ready to go. Um, it's also good. I do not work clean, but it's good to work clean. It's good to have
Hmm.
a clean set because if you ever do the Tonight Show, if they exist anymore,
Hmm.
you're not going to go up there and say cunt every 5 seconds. You're gonna you need to be clean. So it's and you can't do crowd work on those sort of shows.
Right. Well, that's an interesting thing because I was actually going to transition into that. That back in the day, 80s, 90s, the goals of a stand up, as far as like if you cared about getting to another level, it was either getting on the Tonight Show or getting a sitcom. Sitcom would probably be the
Sure,
biggest goal.
but
But nowadays, what do you think that
so
is? Do
I
you think
think
it's
doing
just going
late night
viral?
shows, that's still a goal. That's still awesome. Like
Okay.
I had a friend, Liz Glazer. She recently did the Tonight Show. Okay,
Oh,
and
cool.
she killed it as to be expected. She's fucking hilarious. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so and I was actually talking to a pilot that I was working with, and he knew of her. So it is
Oh,
good to get on those things. Absolutely. It's not like in the 80s, 90s where you did Johnny Carson and you were a household name tomorrow. It's not so much like that anymore, but I mean, it's still a freaking honor to do those shows, man. Like I've had friends
oh,
with
I'm
Conan,
sure.
Colbert, Tonight Show. It's you want it as a comedian. That's a huge goal. You want to do that. Yeah, sitcoms are great, but you know, well, let's be honest. TV's not what it was back in the 90s. And
Right, right,
it's but hell yeah, man. If you can do the Tonight Show, that's awesome. That is something that'll stick on your resume forever. And even if
right.
you're not that famous, like if you've done the Tonight Show, that automatically gets you a better spot on the show. Featuring Tonight, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
automatic. Like I've done
right.
public television. Like, I've had a TV credit for God knows how long. Okay, but nobody knows the public
Mhm,
television shows. Nobody watches Manhattan
mhm,
Neighborhood News. Nobody knows. So
mhm. Right.
yeah, it's definitely a goal. You want to be able to do that stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I guess they still do it because it was like the Gerard
Yeah,
Carmichael show and, like, they used to give comedians their own sitcom, and it used to be named
sure.
after them,
George Lopez,
from
Seinfeld,
Newhart,
Bob Newhart. Yeah.
Seinfeld, yeah, um, things like that,
I
but,
mean, Daniel Tosh,
yeah, I
Floridian as well. He had Tosh Point oh. Yeah, he's a
oh, I
Floridian.
didn't know that.
He had explains a lot. He had
Yeah,
Tosh Point oh, and that wasn't necessarily like a sitcom. It was just him, making fun of internet videos, but it was a platform for him. And
mhm.
yeah, it's comedy's tough. It's a tough industry. In my opinion, it's probably the toughest part of the industry is doing stand up.
Yeah, I think definitely comedy went through a weird phase in the last few years, but I feel like it's kind of finding its
I mean, the
footing as
pandemic
of
killed
recently
us.
because we
I mean, the pandemic
yeah,
truly killed
yeah,
us. We were not able to, do our craft. And yeah, you did festivals online, you did stuff online, but us doing comedy is having the audience react right then and there. It's the only part of the business where you know exactly how you're doing in the moment. You don't have to wait for the review the next day. You
right.
know exactly how well you did by the laughter. So you want
Yeah,
like it's so tough, and the grind it's a tough grind, man. It really is. Comedy is, I mean, every part of the industry is a grind, but comedy's it's rough, man. I mean, I'm
mhm.
amazed that I've stuck with it for as long as I have, and I love every second of it. I love getting up on stage and telling jokes, making myself vulnerable. I mean, it's fun. I've met some of my best friends are through comedy. Like I love stand, but it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, it's an art form that is all you. You are the performer, the writer, and you might have to dodge some
Yeah,
hecklers along the
it's
way.
fucking rough,
It's
and you don't
tough.
get paid a lot. So, like, I'm
Right.
happy to say that I am a paid comedian. I have been paid multiple times, and that is
Mm-hmm.
to say that you are paid doing what you love. That's tough because not everybody gets that.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we're very. I'm
Right.
a very lucky. I consider even if I'm getting paid $10, I'm very lucky. I just
Mm-hmm.
did something I love to do, and I got paid. Okay. Now when I get a few
Yeah.
$100, that's fantastic. Am I at the $1,000
Yeah.
yet? No, I haven't gotten that. But I mean, it's to
Yeah.
get paid anything. It's just fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like when I got paid $7 million for a
Was it
feature,
really 7
and
million?
that.
I was like, that's awesome.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
Can you imagine? I just like nonchalant through it. Yeah, I got paid $7
Right,
million.
you
It was
had
a
to
little
hide
bit
behind a
low, but
camera. There
like,
was nobody telling you how well you did. That's okay. It's fine.
I wish.
You got nice hair. It's fine.
Hey, yeah, it's
You
got to
do
be
it.
the hair. Uh, but and you know what? There are so many sitcoms that I didn't even know existed, and then you look and they're like on season
Yeah.
5, season 6, and I'm like, who's
Especially
watching
with all the
this?
streaming platforms.
Who?
It's like I can't keep up.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I just finished. Speaking of Newhart, I don't know if you watched What We Do in the Shadows.
No, I don't. I've been told to watch it, but I do not watch it.
Okay. Spoilers. They do like a parody of. Do you know about the Newhart ending? The like famous Newhart ending, where it was all a dream.
No, I don't. Oh yes, I do. Yes,
Maybe
I do.
this is
Yes, I
not
do.
a good
Yes, I do.
transition.
Yes.
I don't know. They kind of pull that. Basically, there was a sitcom. I forgot which one came out first, Bob Newhart or Newhart. But at the final episode of that sitcom, he wakes up from a dream and he's like, "Oh, I thought I'm gonna mess it up." And I don't think there's gonna be diehard fans of Newhart listening to this, but I don't know if he was like a doctor or something, and he wakes up in the very last episode and he's like, "Oh, I had this dream that I was like a therapist and blah blah blah, and we were doing this." And then he came out with a second show where he was that guy from his dream, and the ending of that show, he had a dream that he was the guy from his previous show, and so What We Do in the Shadows did like a little take on that.
Neato.
And that's my little Shadows
Okay,
review
yeah.
for all the listeners who are big fans.
There's 7 listeners if we're
But
lucky for the first episode.
hey,
If we
7
get 7 listeners for the first
uh,
episode, I will be tickled. I absolutely will be tickled.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, all 7 of you. We love every single one of you, and we all think you should download Royal Match on the App Store.
You're really pushing for that.
So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I know. It's obviously I'm joking, Ron. I'm not actually getting paid by them. I would let you know.
You fucking better. Jesus Christ.
That's true. But yeah, I guess I think this is I feel pretty good about this one.
I mean, I got into the art of stand-up, which is something I love talking about. We talked about the bronze Batman statue. We introduced ourselves where we live.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, any current events you want to talk about? Any news things? I mean, I don't know if we'll get too political on this podcast. I think we will once in a while. I do enjoy my politics, but
yeah,
it's kind of hard not to talk about. Let me pull up the news.
Right.
New blood pressure guidelines recommend skipping alcohol and an earlier start to treatment. Fuck off.
Exactly.
Mississippi may require age verification, parental consent for social media.
Okay. I mean, how is that any different from like, are you over 18? Click
rabbits
here.
with horns in Colorado are being called Frankenstein bunnies. Here's why. I mean, this is off a website right now. This is off a popular website. I'm not even naming them because they might sue. But it's Taylor's. Yeah. No, not the Onion. That's the sad part. Taylor Swift enters her showgirl era.
Oh yeah, so she was on a podcast with her BF and announced her new album. God! So any Swifties out there? Yes. Really there's no release date as of yet, but
Jesus.
oh yeah, well she's
paying us Fuck yeah,
I mean, she's not.
She's
Yeah,
great.
we are sponsored by Taylor Swift. She's like, I need more marketing.
Ooh,
Let's get the
this
Down
is
with
a
DB
little
podcast.
this is local for me. Do Democrats have a Zoran Mamdani problem?
I don't know what those words mean.
Zoran Mamdani is running for mayor. He's on the Democratic ticket in New York City.
Oh,
Or
I heard
Zoran,
Zorro.
Zoran
Okay,
Mamdani.
Zoran.
No, not Zordon, you Power Rangers nerd. No, even though if Zordon
I
was
know.
running,
I'm sorry. I had it.
Alpha 5.
Yeah, I
is
would
running
too.
mate.
He's so wise.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do voiceover. I guess I could let people know where to find us. If you, if you're listening to this already, you probably know. But we are on. Yeah, you made it this far. We're on Instagram.com. If you just search Down with DP Podcast or DWDP Podcast, we will be uploading the anonymous form, or you can email us at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com and give us your thoughts and questions. And if your wife's leaving you and you don't know what to do, boy howdy, do we have the answer for you. So give us an answer, we'll give you an answer. Give us a follow, and we're also on Facebook, and we're going to be on other social media platforms. We're just slowly working
episode 1. This is
on that.
Finding all the kinks and all that shit, and we'll be going well.
Yeah.
It'll be smooth.
Yeah. We're only going to get better, people.
We'll actually have.
I certainly hope so.
Randomly ramble.
Yeah, because no one wants to hear that. But anyway, thank you all for listening. Get home safe if you're driving home.
Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were sipping it as we went.
Feierabend, which means after work in German. So cracking it open now. I'm drinking that was my bottle opener and my keychain.
I have a bottle opener on my keychain.
This is a Guinness Extra Stout. So Prost, as they would say, and yeah.
Okay. I would say maybe I should start drinking too, but would that just? Yeah, that's true. Especially the latter. But you got like really echoey. Are you in a cave? Are you in your back cave right now? Oh yeah, yeah. You sound like you are in a tunnel.
Now
you're great.
Dropped my little board thing and it messed with the echo thing. It happened. It happened.
Don't drop the board. Okay, well, thank you all for listening. Gonna wrap it up now. I'm not sure about the scheduling of how often, because it's always hard when you're starting up on a new project.
I would
scheduling
2 episodes a month, maybe. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. We'll try to do it more frequently.
This will probably
be
the only episode for this month. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. We're gonna go off of vibes and then slowly develop
a regiment,
routine, I assume. Yeah, regiment. But thank you for Royal Match and Ron for coming on. We'll see you on the flip side. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to today's episode of the Down with DP podcast. If you haven't yet, you can check us out on our socials. We have Instagram at DWDP Podcast, and on Facebook, just search Down with DP Podcast. If you have a question or a wild story you want us to weigh in on, just fill out our quick anonymous 3-question form on our socials, or you can email us directly at downwithdppodcast@gmail.com.